Hi guys, well, indexing parasites remains a significant challenge for all SEOs. Unfortunately, most sites require manual indexing. Moreover, your efforts today are never enough. We use indexing services, place links on our websites connected to Google Search Console, and share posts on social networks. And still, this is insufficient for consistently and quickly indexing posts. Therefore, very often in our work, we use the tactic of linking parasites for indexing. It works, and in this video, I will explain how, what is needed for it, and what results you can expect. So watch this video until the end to use this theme for the successful indexing of your parasite page to get a competitive advantage. If you haven't signed up for my Parasite SEO scaling course yet, be sure to do so with a 50% discount, only $69. You will get access to the course, my private WhatsApp community, 86 SEOs registered, and templates for working with parasites. The method. The idea is to link your new pages on free parasite platforms that don't have a real nofollow tag in their code and wait for the linked pages to be recrawled by Googlebot to index the new URLs. After recrawling the currently indexed page, Googlebot will follow the new links and add them to the index. Let me remind you that the real nofollow attribute prevents Googlebot from indexing the link. It's widely used by platforms to deter SEOs from actively publishing their links in the content. Due to the strong SEOs' desire to quickly index their new parasite pages, you may see entire arrays of links on different indexed pages. Today, such linking will not significantly affect the ranking of the page in Google, but my tests show that linking in the anchor tags can affect the relevance of the page in Google search results. It's still just a theory, but link tags actually affects relevancy, which means Google may identify your page as relevant and worthy of a higher position in SERPs. So I don't advise you to use naked anchors if you have the option to add anchor tags for the link. Again, linking parasites will not affect the ranking of the page itself due to that transfer of link juice. It doesn't work like this. The page gets its main ranking by linking to an authoritative domain where it's posted. How to link. The task of indexing parasites is always urgent. We need to make sure that our page is indexed as quickly as possible. In my portfolio of parasite platforms, I always highlight powerful domains with the best indexing rate. You don't need to cross-link your parasite pages. There is only one goal: indexing. Creating a network of parasites linked to each other for ranking purposes doesn't make sense anymore. It's an old school. How do I determine domains to index? I have my favorites, domains that I have been studying and using for indexing for a long time. I'm ready to share my findings in my private group when you join. I just put links to new parasites only on these domains and see if they will be indexed. I record this information in my spreadsheet to ensure that this domain will be included in my portfolio of favorites. I always use 5-10 such domains for linking and indexing. Over time, to save time, you can reduce the number of domains to index. All domains and pages are indexed differently. If it seems to you that there is a single granted method of indexing pages, such as an indexing service, you're mistaken. Different pages may be indexed differently even if you have a very powerful and effective methodology. It may not work specifically for this domain. Test different indexing methods and different domains that you use for this. I choose to link only domains with the highest indexing rate with Dofollow links. Always conduct an indexing analysis to find your best combination of techniques and use them everywhere. My tactics. I try to make the most of every parasite page I create because I spend a lot of time registering an account and creating a post. Fast indexing, short life. Sometimes I create pages on very powerful domains that are themselves indexed, so I can stay there for at least a few hours and index the URLs I need. This is possible with some platforms. There are not many of them. Once sites are indexed, I no longer care about removing donor pages. You can put any number of links on a page. I've seen pages with 80, 100 links. Domain rating vs indexing rate. The indexation level doesn't directly indicate a high domain rating. It often happens that a domain is indexed very quickly but ranks very poorly. This is influenced by many factors, and this is how Google regards it. updated often but not ranked. Therefore, for indexing, the domain rating is not as important to you as the indexing rate. Your list of domains for indexing. Create a list of your favorite domains. Look at the indexation dates and look at the date of the first indexation. If you manage to quickly index the site, there should be no problems with it. Test only by indexing individual domains. Community sites for indexing. I love working with community sites not only for quick rankings but also for indexing. A striking example is Microsoft portals. Since other communities always use real nofollow, on the sites of today's popular Microsoft portals, this attribute is often missing. What I do is check for a tag on the page, register, and simply add a comment to existing posts. I simply add live links where Google has already indexed the page, copy and paste. In fact, it's very difficult to index pages on such portals yourself. This is a separate strategy. I'm ready to share it privately in my WhatsApp group if you're interested. No, it cannot be self-sufficient. You should always know that indexing is a complex process and it doesn't work with the same result every time. We discuss indexing a lot in our community. Link in the description. Fast parasite indexing is the key to your success with Parasite SEO. Just look at the ratings of Microsoft portals. They have introduced their own indexing scheme and now list all their posts in the top. I don't have ready-made lists of super domains for indexing. It's your job to create your own. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new techniques for working with parasites, and buy access to my knowledge system and my community Parasite SEO scanning free platforms.